Okay, I don't have any idea what that was, but it was kind of fun to try to figure out how to make it work when I did this. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun and trying to figure out a way to smile and to laugh. There's a lot of us out there that are struggling to do that. I am right now not one of them because I'm in a super good place, like I keep telling you people, and all that kind of stuff. My kids are great. Everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. Remember to do that. Just do what you're supposed to do. And everybody will be happy. You'll be happy, your friends will be happy, your families will be happy, your bosses will be happy, and your bosses need to be happy because you need your paycheck, which makes you happy. And isn't that sad that we have to run so much on money and stuff like that? Now that I think about it, I don't really think that that makes me very happy. Money does not buy happiness, but it does buy stuff, and stuff is what some people need to be happy. So if money is what makes you happy, then I guess that's on you. But anyway, I digress. I am here this morning just to say hello, just to check in. I don't really have a whole lot to go on with or to talk about. Nobody really wanted to play my game with as far as the event for sharing funny stuff or happy stuff or positive stuff. I think that that probably just means that this video thing that I'm doing is really more just therapy for me than people actually watching it. The other thing it could mean is that video last time was really long, and the request for people to share things wasn't until the very end of that video, so that could be it, I suppose. I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter. I still had fun doing it. I have some positive things to share with you, some happy things. I went down and visited my granddaughter last weekend, and for her baptism, and she is beautiful as ever, and her mother is beautiful, and her father, I'm not going to say he's beautiful because that would be weird, but, you know, they're a beautiful family. It was good. The kids all met baby Gwen for the first time. Bill met her for the first time. I got to see some folks that I haven't seen in a while, so that was good. I got to see my dad, who is getting old, but he's stubborn and doesn't know it, so that's a good thing. We're all getting old, though, let's face it. It's just a matter of how we act, and he acts like he's much younger than he is, and so that's a good thing. But, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, so that's the positive thing that I did. I also, the weekend prior to that, I did, I walked another 5K. I don't run them. Come on, let's face it, that's not what Amy was built to do. So I did a 5K, and it was for POW MIA stuff, put on by the Sergeant's Committee or some club out at Ellsworth. But I did that. It was raining. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. I had a good time. It's been quite a while, a couple months since I did a 5K, and I'm glad I did this one because it was nice. It was a nice walk. I did it by myself, but yeah, I was there. And then after that, later in the day, I competed in my first ever strongman competition, which was super fun. And Nikki, the gal from Hurricane Fitness that put it on and stuff like that, was amazing. And all of the competitors that were there were amazing. And the majority of them have done it before and do it pretty routinely and train for it and practice and all of that stuff. And so they were awesome. And they let me compete, and they pushed me to do things that I didn't think that I could do, nor did I think that I wanted to do. But I carried that tire, and I flipped that tire, and I pulled that truck, and I lifted those weights, and I still have the bruises to prove it on certain areas of my body. But I wouldn't trade it. I am kind of wanting to do it again, but that means that I need to get my ass out of bed in the mornings and go to the gym, because I probably shouldn't do it again without doing that. I've still got a rib that's not completely back where it belongs, and that stuff. So anyway, I had a fantastic couple of weekends, and I've had a pretty good week so far. You know, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I have a job, I have a house, I have kids that love me, I have dogs that I'm assuming they love me because they try to, you know, eat my face all the time. It's a beautiful day. The weather is fantastic. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's so cold, it's too cold. It's not too cold, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. Why? Because you get to wake up and experience it. Hopefully I'm not whispering too softly on this and you guys can hear me. But if your goal is to not hear me, then maybe my volume is just perfect. But I would guess if you weren't wanting to hear me, you wouldn't watch. Anyway, I'm trying really hard to not talk with my hands today, so I've got them clenched under here because I understand that I do this a lot, and people make fun of me. So I'm trying something new. It's actually killing me. I'm tensing up because I really want to. I didn't realize how much I talked with my hands until I told myself I wasn't going to. But I laugh at myself for that a lot. So that's what you need to do. Find something to laugh at, even if it's yourself. Everybody else is laughing at you for one reason or another, whether you're trying to get them to laugh or not. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because, you know what, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, who gives two toots what they think? If it takes them to find something about you to laugh at, for them to be happy, is that a good thing? Probably not for them, but at least they're laughing. And laughter is contagious, smiles are contagious, happiness is contagious. I hate to say it, but I was listening to the radio the other day, and somebody came on and said that 30 years ago, the #1 song of the week, I think it was last week, was Don't Worry, Be Happy. I hate that song. I really do. I hated it back in the 80s, and I hate it today. But you know what? Don't worry. Be happy. It's a good sentence, I suppose, but my new favorite thing to say, and I guess I must have said it a lot more than I thought I did, is it'll be fine. Because it'll be fine. Everything will work itself out. It always does. It may not be the result that you wanted. It may not be the result that you needed, but it works out for everybody. Something does. It may take longer than you want. It may, like I say, not be the result that you want. It may be harder than you want, but everything works out. So I'm kind of rambling and babbling this morning, and for that I do apologize. I may have had a little bit much coffee without any food, so the caffeine is coursing through my veins hardcore. It's like I mainlined it or something. Wouldn't that be lovely? No, that wouldn't, because that would require a lot of work. But anyway, so yeah, it's a good thing. Everything's good. Everything's fun. What are we doing this weekend? This weekend is the zombie run in Deadwood, and me, my youngest son, and Bill's youngest son are going to dress up as zombies and go try and scare people as they run past us and try to steal their flags. It'll be fun. Sean has a good time doing it. I always have a good time doing it. It's for a good cause, and off the top of my head, I'm sorry, I can't remember what the cause is, but I know it's there. So we're going to do that on Saturday, and then Sunday, I'm not sure what we're doing yet. If it's nice out, maybe we'll go drive through Spearfish Canyon, because the colors are supposedly at like 85% already. And I don't think that Bill and his kids have ever been to Spearfish Canyon during that time of year, and I just think that that's wrong, so we need to fix it. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, alright, well, this has been a long 8 minutes for you, I'm sure, if you've decided to stick around that long. Don't judge my clutter. It's it's a kitchen counter. It gets used as a collections point. We clean it every once in a while, and we'll go, oh, that's where that went, but today is not that day. So yeah, anyway, alright, well, you guys have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine, the blue skies, the clouds. They're fantastic, and I also just realized how much I say fantastic, and these are still clenched, and I'm actually holding on really hard. But anyway, you guys all have a great day, and a great week, and a great weekend, and I will see some of you this afternoon when I get to work. I will see some of you down the road somewhere. Some of you will just see me, and that's okay. So yeah, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. All right.